Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Good podcast. My name is Felicite Akuba, and I'm your host for this wonderful podcast. If you are new here, this is a faith-based podcast inspired by the goodness of the Lord. Lamentations chapter 3, verse 22 to 23 says that because of the Lord's great love, we are not consumed. His compassion never fails. They are new every morning, and great is His faithfulness. My heart is to remind you of the goodness and faithfulness of the Lord and be your sister in this Christian journey. So thank you so much for being here. Please subscribe, like, and share with people who need to hear about the goodness of the Lord, because every week we have something new that blesses your heart. So please stay. And thank you so much for being part of this family. So this week we are talking about something that is very important. If you are someone who finds it difficult to trust people, if you are someone who has been disappointed several times and people keep on leaving you and failing you, then this podcast is going to bless your heart and it's going to change your perspective, because it has blessed me so much. Today we are talking about why you should put your trust only in God and not in human beings. Why should you trust people when you can trust God, the one who created people? We were not made to trust people. We know right from the beginning in the Bible that we are not supposed to rely or trust human beings. And we know what happened when people relied on each other. When Adam trusted Eve instead of trusting God, and when Eve trusted the snake instead of trusting God, we know what happened, right? So human beings, we are not built to rely on each other. We are not built to trust each other. We are built to trust only God. We are to love each other, but to trust only God. Because human beings are people that keep on changing. We have seasons, and when we are in bad season, we act differently. When human beings are going through emotions or circumstances, they tend to act according to the season that they are in. So you cannot trust people who keep on changing, right? The only thing that you can do is to trust God, because God is the only thing that doesn't change. God is the only constant thing in our life. So we have to continue to trust God instead of trusting people. So what is trust? Trust is simply placing confidence in someone's character and reliability, believing they will do what they said, standing by what they promise, and act in your best interest, even when you don't understand what is happening. And that is trust. So in order for us to trust people, we have to know that their character is good, that we can rely on them, that they are not changing based on the circumstance that they are in, that when seasons change, they will still remain the same. And that is not people. People are not built to stay stagnant. People are made to change. People react based on the season that they are in. People act based on the mood that they are in. So if you put your trust in people, they are going to fail you. But if you put your trust in God, you know that God is never changing. You know that God is faithful, that His character is good. And that is why we are supposed to trust God. Personally, I believe I qualify to talk about this topic because I have had my fair share of people disappointing me, people failing me whenever I have put my trust in them. I have shared my story before, but a very short version of it is that I was abused physically, mentally, emotionally, and sexually, and I felt very rejected. So when I grew up, I became a people pleaser. I hardly said no. I did everything to please people. Friends, I would go above and beyond for my friends. And then later on, I realized that my friends stayed because of what I could offer. And when I had nothing to offer, they left. So that made me very distrustful. That made me very angry. And I didn't trust people in my life. That made it very difficult to have meaningful relationships with people, because how can you have relationships without trusting people? So I know how it feels like to trust people and be let down. It is heartbreaking. You feel broken, disappointed, and let down. You don't know how to trust people again. It makes you question everyone in your life, and you look at people and question their motives in your life. And that is not a way to live. So when I started my journey with Christ, this is something that I prayed about. I asked God, how do I trust people from now on? Because I'm wounded. People keep on hurting me and I'm tired of it. And God revealed to me that you are suffering and you keep on suffering because you put your trust in human beings. You are to put your trust only in me. Human beings keep on changing. I, the Lord, do not change. So put your trust in me. And that changed my perspective, and that changed everything in my life. That people, you are to love people and not to put your trust in people. Psalm 146 verse 3 to 6 says that, do not put your trust in princes, in human beings who cannot save. When their spirit departs, they return to the ground. On that very day, their plans come to nothing. Blessed are those whose help is in the God of Jacob, whose hope is in the Lord their God. He is the maker of heaven and earth, the sea, and everything in them. He remains faithful forever. So the Bible is clear on this, that we should not put our trust in human beings. There's no hope in human beings. People fall short. People disappoint. Season change. And when season change, people also change. So we have to put our trust only in God. Because people will fail you. They will disappoint you. They will let you down. They will fall short. They love you today. Tomorrow they hate you. They are lovey-dovey today. Tomorrow they are soliciting for your downfall. So if you put your trust in them, you will be left confused, disappointed, and broken. So instead of putting your trust in people, put your trust in God. Someone whose character never changes, and He's good. He's not in competition with you. He's not going to change tomorrow and say, today I love you, tomorrow I don't love you. His love never changes. He's the same today and forever. So let's look at why we should trust God. First of all, God is holy. This means that He's perfect, He's pure. He's completely set apart. He has no flaws. He has no hidden motives. And His intentions for us are pure and good. He doesn't lie and He doesn't make mistakes. And that is why we can trust Him. Numbers 23 verse 19 says that God is not human that He should lie. Does He speak and then not act? So that is why we should trust God. Because when God speaks, He acts on it. He's not human. That changes His mind. Today He says, I will do this for you. And tomorrow they say, okay, I can't do it anymore. God does not lie. When He says something, He's going to do it. And that is why we should trust God. Another reason why we should trust God is that God is immutable. This means that God is not subject to change. Hebrews chapter 13 verse 8 says that Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. So God doesn't change. He's still the same. When seasons change, God is the same. When moods change, God is the same. He doesn't have mood swings that He says that, okay, today I'm going through seasons and because of that, I'm not going to be able to help you. We are trusting someone who doesn't change, who doesn't flip on us. Just because seasons change, that He's going to change on us. He is still the same yesterday, today, and forever. And that is the hope that we have in God, that as children of God, God never changes. He's still the same yesterday, today, and forever. He doesn't flip up on us. And that is so good. Another reason why we should trust God is that God is faithful. This means that God is completely trustworthy, dependable, consistent, and He's true to His word. When He says something, He doesn't go back on His word and say, no, I didn't say it this way. He is always faithful and always there for us. And that is why we can trust Him. People can fail you. People will change their word. People will flip up on you, but God will never change. And God will never fail you. He's holy. He's perfect. And that is why we can trust God. And another reason why we can trust God is that God is good. This means that everything He does is rooted in goodness. He cannot do evil. He cannot harm us. He is not someone who will bless you today and tomorrow He will destroy you. He is consistent with His goodness. God is good, not sometimes, not occasionally, but always good. And trust becomes easier when you know that the person that you are trusting is always consistently good. And His plans for you are for your good and not to destroy you. Finally, God is sovereign. This means that He has full control over everything. He rules everything. Nothing surprises Him, nothing confuses Him, and nothing stops Him. He is God all by Himself. So today I am challenging you Put your trust in the one that is sovereign, the one that is immutable, the one that is good and faithful. Trusting in God is you saying, Lord, I am broken. I am vulnerable. I don't know where to go from here. I don't have it all figured out, but I trust you. So today I surrender it all to you to do your thing, because I know that your plan for me are good and not evil. Thank you so much for being part of this podcast today. May the Lord bless you and keep you. Until next time, my name is Felicite Akuba. Bye.